the local evening news from Glens Television. Local matters now. Local publican Joe McCollum has developed a new crowd pillar. We're going back in time. He spent the year trying to replicate the sights and smells of sheep sale day. Told the reporter, I didn't miss the sales of drink at all. I was more concerned about losing the ambience of days gone by. So I just invite a couple of unwashed farmer types to sit in the pub and give them free drink all evening to bring back the old days. Glens TV would like to point out that this report is not corroborated in any way.
The ongoing saga of parking in the village makes the news tonight with a new proposal of a time limit of parking on Mill Street. A spokesman for the Chinese Golden Fry said, that'll be 15 minutes.
As a prescription of printing failure at the local medical centre unfolds, local teachers are up in arms about the state of local GPs' writing skills, as the GPs having to handwrite the prescriptions. One is quoted as saying, did you ever see the like of that writing for someone who spent years in school? After all the time we spend teaching them doctors, they let us down a bag full. And the chemist must just be as bad, for they're the only ones who can read the prescription. A statement was issued from the medical centre, but we can't make out what it said.
Social services are asking locals to keep a lookout for a renegade donkey. The spokeswoman said this donkey is believed to still be at large and habitually turns up around August and Cushendall with an unknown individual. It's understood the individual is forced by the donkey to participate in dressing up and carrying on around the village during the Heart of Glens festival. In the interest of this man's safety, we ask members of the public to report any sighting to social services.
Channel 4 are due to move into Cushendall, filming a new series following the success of their Sunday primetime show, The Hotel. Cameras are to be installed in the Glens Hotel for the next series of the Fly on the Wall reality show. However, a furious Martin McLaren said, Fly on the Wall my ass. Till I get a hold of that able care, it sounds like some stunt that he played off.
The Department of Agriculture spokesman said today that after a 5-year study into fish stocks in the local rivers, it was inconclusive. He wasn't sure if less fish were in the rivers, the fishermen weren't as quick as they used to be, or the fish after thousands of years have caught on to a big shiny hook on the end of the line. However, he hopes to continue this study for at least another 10 years or until his retirement.
Local cleric Father Luke McWilliams could be in hot water after media tycoon Rupert Murdoch claimed unfair marketing practices. News International boss said today, Father Luke was pushing newspapers at the back of his church, and he just casually mentions it after every mass. I don't know how much he's getting, but I offered him a good cut if he would push my paper. But he wouldn't hear tell him. I'd just like to know how much the hierarchy are paying him to push their papers. Vatican spokesman Kieran Curry from the Glens Squirrel Group, we would like to point out that the reporting of phrase is not a reference to grey-haired men wearing ties and suits. A spokesman added, 50 Shades of Grey or not, our phone lines were clogged with middle-aged women demanding to know where they'd been spotted. So ladies, if you go down to the woods today, you are in for a big surprise.
International movie star Liam Neeson is said to be still searching for a celeb hideaway in the Glens after house sale negotiations with auctioneer Danny Dan McAllister broke down. Mr. Neeson said, "I know I've been in a movie called Taken, but I'll not be taken for an Egypt." To which Danny Dan replied, "He might be a free man at Ballymena, but there's absolutely nothing free in Cushion Hill."
Entertainment news now. Local lounge room crooner Shane Skelly is in the middle of a tryst, according to reports. He's been offered a lucrative recording deal with Simon Cowell worth millions. But local hotelier Martin McCarran claims he introduced Shane to the showbiz world at his karaoke nights at the Glens Hotel. McCarran says he's not been greedy and reckons that a talent like this only comes along once in a lifetime, and that a £1 million fee is a fair price for his release. When asked for a comment, Ms. Skelly said, "Oh aye, please release me, let me go." Negotiations are on.
More international news. It has emerged that local man Stephen Minnie Rue MacDonald has landed a navigator's job with Qantas Airlines. It turned out that on his last trip out, he kept the crew right after a problem with the sat-nav over the South China Seas. Stephen said, "I've been coming that many times, it's like driving up Ballabrack to me."
Local fears have been highlighted after a team from Queen's University took a study on our local volcano, Tiberack. Some locals had claimed it was due to erupt in the next 3 months. However, Professor Fossil Hooker, head researcher, said earlier that there's more chance of a erupting at a 45 game in Central Bar. Later reports said construction workers were seen leaving the bar this afternoon after a 45 game last night, and Queen's University have withdrawn the professor's statement, adding the professor may know plenty about ancient rocks, but he knows nothing about a card game in the Glens.
The local potato tycoon Michael McKillop is to introduce a new line of potato crisps in the market called Causeway Cruncher that are cut in the shapes of the stones of the causeway. In a take-on of the Walker's Crisps ad, Gary Lineker will be lampooned by nice guy Darren McGinley, and Mohammed Lanskia will be Lionel Richie. The storyline is yet to be confirmed, but is believed to be based on Finn McCool and the Scottish giant down the causeway.
Environmental news now. A proposal to alleviate flooding in the village has been brought forward by the DOE. It has been mooted to open another stretch of river straight on from the old hospital site to the beach along the Show Road. Strangely enough, 2 local digging contractors think it's a great idea and suggested working shifts to get it done quickly. Kevin McDonald's quoted as saying, "Frig I'll do the deal." While Martin Delargy said, "The evening would suit me fine. I really like it." With reports coming in now of an exclusive outside broadcast from the Gulch Road, where our regional reporter, Paddy, is at the site of a suspect meteorite strike. There's a lot of hot air, Paddy, around you. Are you picking us up? Paddy, can you hear us, Paddy? No, yes. Straight the pitches is the right creative, but he's not making any noises. I think we're having sound problems. I think Paddy hasn't been as quiet since 1917. So, Paddy, we'll just have to sort it. Oh, Paddy, now be careful now. We can keep your eyes away. I'm just trying to make yourself talk. Now, be careful, Paddy. Now. myself, Alec, the late news team will sport weather reports. So it's good evening for me and
Good evening from me.